Have you been wondering about whether or not an MSC cruise is for you? Well, I hope that I can answer that question in this new series. Welcome to the MSC Seashore. I spend a week aboard this beautiful ship cruising around the Western Caribbean, and aside from these daily vlogs, there will be a complete walkthrough of my stateroom and a tour of the entire ship. I also tried all of the specialty dining on board, and we'll have deep dives into each restaurant. So get ready for an amazing week. We've got new friends to make and places to see, and it all starts right now.
Well, hello, good morning, and welcome back to Here Today, Where Tomorrow. My name's Rob, and today is Cruise Day. That's right. Behind me, you see the MSC Seashore. Now, if you've been subscribed to the channel for a while, which why aren't you? We did the MSC Seaside a few years ago, and this is a sister ship. So, gonna see a little bit of an older version, a little grown up. Couple of different things, but very similar layout. So excited to see the comparison between the Seaside and the Seashore. We are doing 2 days at Ocean Key, our favorite private island, and then Costa Maya and Cozumel, Mexico. And we were gonna bring you on for food reviews, ship tours, room tours, daily vlogs, and everything. So if you're excited, like I'm excited, subscribe, follow along. Let's go, get on board.
So unfortunately, it did seem like the terminal had some internet issues, and so the security and check-in process took a little bit longer than I think anyone would have really liked. Never really run into problems at Port Canaveral, to be honest, so I was a little surprised, but after about 45 minutes, we did finally get on the ship.
Okay, that was really confusing. Usually, you get on, you go straight to your muster station. We went to this muster station, they said, you need to go to your room. They hadn't said that the rooms were open yet. So, because it's only 12:30. So, we went to the rooms, and the key card's on the door. Room's in shambles, because it's mid-turnover. So we have to get the key, watch the video. Once we watch the video, call 881. Once we're done there, now we can come down to our muster station. So we have our cards in our hand, drop the bag real quick, and now we're here. So that just was not explained at all. So if you're new to MSC, you might struggle with that. So it is embarkation day after all, and I will be kind of filming a dual video here, one for the daily vlog, which will just be kind of an overview, and then one that's going to be more of an in-depth of this. This is on deck 8 midship, so you might be able to hear some vibe and music. That's because it is embarkation day, and just 2 decks down, they are welcoming everyone on board. So we are here at Hola Tacos, and we are doing the all-you-can-eat. So the all-you-can-eat is $24.99 per person, and it's literally anything on this menu. Now, I will throw a picture of the menu up here. They have guacamole that's made to order, salsas that you customize, soups, salads, sides. They have tons of different tacos. They have quesadillas, enchiladas, burritos, nachos, tostados, tamales. They have some desserts here. Then they have a whole bar on the back here. So anything that you want, you can get. I have heard only great things about Hola Tacos, so we are super excited about diving in. So, without further ado, let's get some grub. It's cruise day, y'all.
Yo no me atrevo a bailar arriba de esa tarima. Yo no me atrevo a bailar arriba de esa tarima. Con esas bailadoras que vuelan con cada rima. Con esas bailadoras que vuelan con cada rima.
Well, that was an absolute delicious lunch. Usually, tradition says go up and get pizza, burger, something like that. But we're doing something different this trip because we're trying to do all the specialty dining. We went ahead and did lunch here, which was totally worth it. Very, very good. Okay, so we have made it here to our room 11220. This is starboard side, kind of midship. Nice balcony here. Gonna go ahead and run through real quick.
If you'd like to see a complete walkthrough of this room where I open every drawer and flip every switch, I will leave a link down in the description below and a card up above to check out that room tour. Now, on to Sail Away Party.
I don't know how much you're going to be able to hear because it is absolutely loud out here. We are just getting started, ramping up for the sail away party. The Carnival Vista has already sailed away. I've waved virtually to David and Stephanie Page. The Disney Magic, they're pulling away right now, and we will be pulling away shortly. So getting ready here for the sail away aboard the MSC Seashore. Boy, oh boy, they got a sound system here out on deck. We're on the back of the ship near one of the big pool areas. This will be a fun time. Check it out. Okay, we made it quickly to dinner. It is 5:24. Our seating was at 5:15, but it looks like everyone is running a little late. Dinner tonight, I will throw the menu up here so you can check it out. Katie's favorite, lasagna, is on the menu, and I'm definitely going to pick a little bit of this and a little bit of that, as I usually do. So come with us as we try out this main dining room. We are big fans of main dining room food. I know some people don't care for it. They don't want to sit and wait and do the whole wine and dine thing. For me, that's kind of the whole point. I want to sit down, be served, all that stuff. I don't want to just grab and go something. So we really appreciate the main dining room and all the work that these servers put into it. So we're going to enjoy it, and you're going to enjoy it with us. Can I do the Greek salad? And then if I could do the grilled calamari steak. Yep, and then I'm going to do the grandma's chocolate cake as well.
Vanilla ice cream.
Yes. Well, one of us is successfully unpacked. That is moi. Katie, however, does not have her bag at all. And it is 7:04. So, I don't know. There's still bags out in the hallway, so maybe they're just running super late. But this is probably by far the latest suitcases have ever been delivered to rooms that I've been on cruises. So I think I might go shower and change into some nice clothes, and hopefully Katie's bag comes in that time, and then she can unpack and shower. The only thing we have on the agenda tonight is kind of a variety show. I think it's basically like a, hey, this is an introduction to the staff, your entertainment squad that's going to be performing for you over the next, 8 days. So they're just going to do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I think it's about 35 minutes, but that's not till 9:30. So pretty much got a little bit of time to chill. I think we want to go explore a little bit more. Okay, we've made it here. Where is here? Somewhere in the middle of the ship. We took a shower. Katie finally got her bag. And then we walked around the ship a little bit, went up to the buffet, grabbed a couple of slices of We're listening to Steel Drum Player right now, right over here. Kind of, this is the backdrop of Times Square. So a couple of shots there. We're sitting next to the chocolate fountain. There's a family that has gotten a ton of gelato, and it looks really, really good. But we are waiting. We are at 8:45 right now. The show starts at 9:30. Doors open at 9. So interested to see what this show is. Like I said, I think it's going to be kind of a mix and match variety show, kind of a welcome aboard, and what to expect over the next few days when it comes to entertainment. Well, we have made it to the end of the day. We're back in the room. Kitty's in the shower. I'm doing the unloading of the cameras, YouTube, all that stuff. Show was awesome. You know, it was a variety act. It was, hey, this is what we're going to be doing for the rest of your cruise. Check it out. I hope you enjoy it. They had the magician. They had the like cirque acts where they kind of hang from the ceiling. They had dancers. They had singers. They had the contortionists that do all the back bendies, you know, the stuff that I could easily do, no big deal. But yeah, what a great time. I will say, embarkation was rough, okay? Embarkation was rough. It sounded like their internet went down, and so it halted all of the check-ins, which then backed up security, which was where we were. And that was after the drawbridge that goes to the port, to the terminals right there, got stuck open. So two kind of outside people's control things happened that really made us pretty late getting on the ship. But all in all, we're here, we're having a good time. Food was delicious, dinner was great. We're sitting at a two-top table, so just the two of us. Very, very romantic, which is great. This is a lovely vacation to have with my wife. We don't get to spend a lot of time just the two of us anymore, since there's three of us. So this is going to be a really, really nice, a breath of fresh air, if you will, for us. So I am going to get to work because these videos don't make themselves, and I would take a moment to remind you, if you find this entertaining, fun, informative, please hit the like, hit the subscribe, comment what was your favorite part of the day. It really helps the channel out. The channel is growing, and I'm super excited about the growth that we have had, and I want to keep that going. So be a part of it, and subscribe. So tomorrow, super excited. We are waking up in Ocean Key. I'm going to try and get up early to see if I can catch us coming in. But I believe we're supposed to be docked at 7. Of course, we're going to do breakfast, and I'm going to see if we can find the old Eggs Benedict. But what a day it has been. Step count, 11,500. Took the stairs quite a bit. I'm not doing the no elevator challenge on this ship. It is way too big, and I am not that fit. So that's all I got for you tonight. My name's Rob with Here Today, Where Tomorrow, and we will see you there. Well, hello, good morning, and welcome back to Here Today, Where Tomorrow. Not at Ocean Key. Wah wah. That's correct. We were here. We started backing in. We were relatively close. Then we stopped and pulled back out, and now the island is nowhere to be seen. They did dredge a bunch of area out for the World America, and so I almost wonder, did they dig too deep, you know? Did they create an undertow in that inlet so these ships get, I don't know, I'm not a doctor, so. I think we are going to go to breakfast, though. Main dining room opens in 2 minutes, so we're going to go down there. I looked at the menu. No Eggs Benedict, so there's that. This door does not close and lock all the way. And it, like, rattles. Do you hear it? That happened all night last night. Oh my god, it drove me up the wall. Okay. Ready, kid?
Ready.
All right. Breakfast it is. Let's do it. Okay, so we have made it here to breakfast. I'm going to go ahead and throw the menu up there for you to check out. Like I said, no Eggs Benedict. So what's the point of even being here? I'm not sure. They do have smoked salmon, which is nice, but Eggs Benedict's really a missed opportunity for me. But do not forget to bring your emergency rations of coffee creamer if you are a coffee connoisseur like myself, my love. Take your stash. I am going to do the express breakfast over easy. Yeah, and then can I do the smoked salmon bagel and cream cheese with extra cream cheese? Can I also do a donut?
A donut.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. They did just make an announcement, and it seems like we are going to try again later for Ocean Key. So we'll see. So we have made our way here up to the Brooklyn Lounge. We were downstairs by the chocolate bar. Katie got a specialty coffee, a caramel ice latte, which was very good. Their chocolate specialty coffee chocolate mixture is superb. But they were doing a Sudoku game down there, and so it was getting kind of loud. So we came up here to the Brooklyn Lounge and just popped a squat. We made a new friend, Melissa. Shout out to Melissa. Hey. She's cruising solo right now, but we met through the Facebook page, which I've said this before, and I'll say this again. If you're going to go cruising, join a cruising Facebook group for your specific sailing, and that way you will make friends before you even get on the ship, so that when you get on board, you already have hundreds of friends ready to meet you. So it is not looking good. So we went out on the after the ship, pouring down rain. We were this close. I'll put in a little clip right here that I got on my phone because it was pouring down rain and this camera's not waterproof. We were this close, but we were drifting dangerously close to the edge of where they've dredged it out, and we just all steam ahead, and we went full power forward. So I don't know that we're gonna make it. And looking, I'll show you this. This is one of the glass floors. I don't know if you could see, but it is pouring down rain out there. So yeah, we've come kind of to a weird standstill where like they haven't said we're not going, but everyone's pretty much sure that we're not going to Ocean Key, which is honestly devastating. I will admit, it's playing Hit Me Baby One More Time, and she just said, the lyrics that I just said. So, hit me, baby, one more time. Sorry, can't. Just, when the Queen comes on, you gotta sing her. Yeah. So I have to admit that it is probably more than 50% of the reason why we're on this ship is for Ocean Key. Ocean Key is by far one of my favorite private islands. Everything that's included, your alcohol package, any of your drink packages, whether that's alcohol or non, your Wi-Fi package, it all works on the island. They have the lighthouse show, which is super awesome. We actually did an excursion. We were going to climb the lighthouse and go up to the top of that, get some awesome shots of from the top of the lighthouse. The lighthouse show, the beach party, late night beach party, it's awesome. And all those things look like they're being washed away with the rain, which is quite sad. I had a ton of stuff that I was planning to do on Ocean Key, so I don't know, at a loss. Kind of sucks. This happens, obviously, and it's, something that you just have to go with the flow, but that really sucks. Okay, so we are at a shared table. Hopefully we have some nice friends come join us. I'm gonna throw the menu up here. This is completely new to me. None of this I've ever done before, so really interested to see how this works out. So you'll be experiencing this for the first time like me. I'd like to do the pasta trio and the chicken. And then if I could do the pistachio tiramisu parfait. And that'll be it. Thank you.
And after that delicious meal, the rain put us straight to sleep for all afternoon.
They have officially canceled Ocean Key, which makes us very sad because that's one of the big reasons we are here. However, we're going to make the best of it. Well, we have made it to dinner. I'm going to go ahead and throw the menu up here next to me. Let's see here. Do a screen record. And here we are. Looks like we have some pretty good things on the menu tonight. So I'm going to do the mussels. And then I'm also going to do the chicken lettuce wraps. Then I'm going to do the swordfish. Yep. And then if I could do the gato opera. Yeah. Perfect. Thank you. So dinner was delicious as always. They got the order right this time, so good for them. That was awesome. Food was really good. Swordfish steak was really good. We've come back to the room real quick to drop some stuff off, and we are heading to the comedian. They usually don't let you film in there. Plus, it'd be kind of weird to show you a joke or two, so not really worth it. So I'm actually going to leave all the camera gear here. I'm just going to go with my phone in my pocket, smile on my face, and a beautiful girl on my arm, my wife. Meanwhile, enjoy what I'm hoping is a nice sunset. So let's put on some music, let's chill a little bit. Thanks for joining me on this video. Thanks for sticking so far into the video with me here. Enjoy this sunset. I made it just for you. Okay, so we went upstairs, got some za, back to the room, hung out for a little bit. Now it's time to party. Got my tropical shirt on. We're gonna go do a little dance, make a little love. Get down tonight, get down tonight. We've come at last to the end of the evening. A little sweaty, a little hot. I danced out there. Tropical night, tropical shirt, you know, the whole 9 yards. What a great day it was today, even though we didn't get to go to Ocean Key. That was very sad, but at the same time, the show must go on, and so it went on. And we have another sea day tomorrow, and now we've added Roatan. So we'll get to do an update since the last time we went to Cox and Hole, which it's been a minute, so it'll be nice to see what else they've gotten done in Cox and Hole. So a little bonus, if you will. Well, that's going to do it for me here tonight. Gotta unload the cameras, charge them all up, and we'll do it again tomorrow. My name's Rob from Here Today, Where Tomorrow, and we'll see you there. Hello, good morning, and welcome back to the seashore. On a sea day, as you can tell, we are out at sea. Of course, with the itinerary change, we are on our way to Costa Maya, Honduras, and Cozumel. We technically would have been waking up in Ocean Key this morning. Sadly, with the weather, we weren't able to do that, so now we are here. But because today is a sea day, that means sea day brunch, y'all. And I peeped the menu. There's Eggs Benedict on the menu. So join me as we go get fat on the sea day brunch. We have a day full of really fun activities and food today. We also have the Butcher's Cut, which is the steakhouse, planned for lunch. Then tonight is gala night, so I think lobster's on the menu. So today is going to be a full of food and fun day. So come along with us.
But before we head to brunch, let's stop at the chocolate shop where the air is sweet and the chocolate divine. Here amongst the handmade chocolate sculptures and mountains of candy is where you will find the most delicious specialty coffee, for a small fee, of course.
Okay, we have made it here to brunch. Fancy menu with a board that just I want to hit somebody with, especially those that don't know how to use lines. There's a couple people in this massive line that thought, hey, lines don't apply to me. So I will go ahead and throw a screen capture up here so you can check out the menu for yourself. Like I said earlier, Eggs Benedict is on the menu, so I will take 10 of those, please. Sounds really, really good. A bunch of other things on here. Shakshuka, the Pan Perdu, the Huevos Ranchero. There's tons of things in here that sound absolutely delicious. So we're going to try a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and a lot of bacon. And also, don't forget to bring your all-purpose first aid kit full of coffee creamer. It's the way to do it.
For sure.
Hey, I'm going to do the Eggs Benedict.
Eggs Benedict.
With the smoked salmon. And then if I could have a side of bacon and corned beef hash. And then I would also like to try the brownie a la mode. Perfect. Thank you very much. Well, breakfast was delicious. Eggs Benedict was great. Smoked salmon, nice runny egg. Not as good as the Islander, so I will say that. I will let the Islander know, which is actually back there. We passed it a little while ago, but Islander still holds the first place for Eggs Benedict. But this was pretty good too. We're back in the room for a little bit, thinking about changing and maybe going and laying out in the sun. Who knows? The world is our oyster. And you are my pearl. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Hope you're having fun. It's a nice relaxing vacation. Okay, well, I think we are going to head up, jump in the pool, lay out in the sun. Let's go see what we can get up to. The sun is finally out. We are here. It's about time, because it's been kind of gloomy the last day, and because we missed Ocean Key, we're real sad, and the rain made it worse. So, the sun is out. Let's go. Okay, well, we have been chilling in the sun for quite a long time. We are here at the Jungle Pool. Jumped in the hot tub, which was not very hot. It was pretty lukewarm, I guess. And thank you. Got a Miami Vice, virgin, of course. Like a virgin. So yeah, we are chilling here, right by the window. Great view. Just gonna relax a little bit, as you can see. A little sun-kissed, not bad. But didn't want to get too much sun because we will be out and about in port the next 3 days. So gonna be in the sun a lot then. So just kissed, like a little peck, and that's it for now. We made it, got all showered. We are heading to the butcher's cut for lunch. Kind of a interesting twist, if you will, doing steak for lunch. But we were originally supposed to be at Ocean Key, so we were going to do it right when we were supposed to leave at noon, and then we were going to get on board and do it. But that's okay. So let's check it out. We're going to do a la carte, so just kind of pick and choose what we want. We don't really want to go too hard because tonight is gala night, and they do have lobster in the main dining room, so we're going to enjoy that. But let's see what we can get up to at the butcher's cut. Perfect, thank you. Perfect. This menu is huge. I feel like a little kid.
I will have the mac and cheese.
Oh, but for real though, I think I'm getting mac and cheese. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and throw the menu up here so you can see it. They are currently also doing brunch at this time, which I thought was pretty interesting. So there's a little section in there for brunch, but we are doing just an a la carte. Now they do have the dining experience that you can purchase where you're able to get one appetizer or featured starter or soup, then an entree, which includes your steaks, etc., and a dessert. So kind of one of each. We opted not to do that because we're actually probably going to, we just want to be able to pick and choose. That way, if we want more sides, if we want more appetizers, we have the freedom to do so. So that's what we're doing. So we just brought some bread, and this is a cheddar and bacon biscuit, and the 2 types of butter. So I put a little bit of butter on both. I'm gonna go ahead and do the crab cakes. And then if I could do the American bison.
Bison.
Yep, medium rare.
And the sides?
If I could do the smoked mashed potatoes. And can we have a couple of different sauces?
No need. All the sauce will be on the table.
Okay, perfect. Awesome, thank you.
No allergy.
Nope, perfect, thank you. You hear that, Islander? You hear that? All the sauces will be on the table, all of them. Not one, not 2, all of them. All in all, a very good meal here at the Butcher's Cut. Definitely do it again. Seating's a little interesting here because as we first walked in, there are these 2-person tables, which is cool, and you get a window view. But we're at lunchtime, and so all the people are sitting out here sunbathing while I'm eating my steak. And Grandpa's banana hammock doesn't look as appetizing as my steak did. So that's something to think about. There are more spots deeper in the restaurant, but for the 2-person top, they kind of have them here at the front. But you've seen the restaurant. I kind of showed you a couple of clips, but we would definitely do this again. Very, very, very good. Well, we have made it here to dinner. I want to thank Kim and Nancy for kind of taking me out and showing me the Loft 19 area. I was able to get a couple of shots of that. Went back to the room and, just kind of hung out for a little bit. We were too late to do anything because we had dinner. And this early dinner is just a hair too early for me. I would, for 5:45, 6 o'clock, But it's like, what's the times? 5:15, 7:15, and 8:30 or something like that. Hi, how are you? So I do wish dinner was just a little bit later, but I feel like the mid time is a little too late and the early is a little too early. Now, we did have a pretty big meal at the Butcher's Cut, but alas, with all the stuff changing for Ocean Key, and we just all got discombobbled. But I'll go ahead and throw the menu up here so you can take a gander at it. Like I said, it is gala night, so I'm wearing pants and long sleeves, so I'm a little hot under the collar, if you know what I mean. Pretty much everyone is dressed up nicely, but we're going to have a good time here at the gala night. I see lobster in the future, so let's see what we order here. Okay, if I could start with the creamy salmon roulettes.
Creamy salmon.
Yes. And if I could also do a Caesar salad.
Caesar salad.
Mm-hmm. And then if I could do the lobster tail and jumbo shrimp. I'll do the baked Alaska as well.
Dessert, baked Alaska.
Yes.
And something else?
No, that's it. Thank you. Okay, well, dinner was awesome, and we found ourselves heading to Le Cabaret Rouge, which is like a multi-use entertainment space in the aft of the ship, and they were doing family karaoke.
Said I won't see you again, but I'm stuck in cold weather.
So of course I stepped up, sang my go-to, Creep by Radiohead, which turned out pretty well. Haven't sang it in a while, haven't sang, period, in a while, so that was kind of fun.
What the hell am I doing here? She run,
But now we've gone changed, and now we are heading back up to the buffet to just get some ice cream. Just a little nightcap ice cream. Then we're heading to the theater, the Madison Theater, for the show The Journey, which sounds pretty interesting. Apparently we're taking a train journey through Europe. So, check it out though.
Are you ready for showtime tonight? Let's get those hands together nice and loud. Let's make our minds. Here we go. Welcome to the stage of the cast of The Journey. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. Il me prend dans ses bras, il me parle tout bas. Je vois la vie en rose. Tu es un ange, ne toi, si Dieu ne t'avait demandé.
Well, what a fun evening it has been. But we are back in the room, unloading cameras, charging them up, getting ready for tomorrow. Costa Maya, one of my personal favorite ports that's not a private island. There's just so much stuff to do in Costa Maya, and I'll show you all that tomorrow. So stay tuned. Make sure you're subscribed to catch that episode. Ring that bell so that when I upload any of those videos for this series, you will get notified. After the show, we quickly ran back over to Le Cabaret Rouge because our friend Melissa, who watched me in the family karaoke, was about to sing in the adults karaoke.
Me down, it's all in vain. I'll keep my mouth on. Hit me with your best shot. Why don't you hit me with your best shot?
My way downtown, driving fast.
Carrying blanks for your head, just making my way through the crowd.
And so we ran over there as fast as we could with all the people because we were on 7 forward and had to go all the way 7 aft. So we had to get there quickly, but we did it. We made it, and we got to see her perform, as well as some of our new friends that we were sitting with, which was awesome. So tons of fun. Karaoke is always a good time. You don't have to sing well. You just have to have a good attitude. And once you go up there and have fun, it's a great time. So that's all we have for you today here on our second sea day. Again, tomorrow, Costa Maya. Then we do Roatan, which we're going to go to Coxon Hole, and then Cozumel, then another CD. So we still have more than half of our vacation left, and we are having a great time. So without further ado, my name's Rob from Here Today, Where Tomorrow. We will see you there. Hello, good morning, and welcome back to the MSC Seashore at Costa Maya, and we are joined by the Jubilee. We did a little dance this morning. We pulled in, and then we decided to go ahead and spin around. So we just did a little spin around do-si-do, and Carnival Jubilee was pulling in while we were spinning around. It's beautiful. It's a nice little dance. But super excited for today. We love Costa Maya. We're in a great spot. Weather seems to be absolutely perfect. So we are going to run down, grab some breakfast real quick before we get off the ship, and I can't wait to take you with me. Let's go. Well, we have made it here to breakfast. It's the same menu. It's a static menu for the breakfast import, so I will throw it up here, although if you've seen a couple of days video ago, you've seen it already. But oh, I lied. I totally lied. Sweet. There's Eggs Benedict on the menu. Yes! I just kind of opened it up and half glanced at it, but I was wrong. I was wrong! Write it down, I was wrong. There's Eggs Benedict on the menu, which means I actually need to take a picture of the menu. Okay. Good morning. Can I do the Eggs Benedict? Yep, and then can I also do the smoked salmon, bagel, and cream cheese? And can I have a side of extra cream cheese, please? Perfect. And then I'll also do an extra side of bacon. And that'll be it. Thank you very much.
Bueno, sí. Camina. Rico, rico, rico. Y como dice mi coro que sigue ahí. Escucha mi salsa buena, abre la ventana. Escucha. Ahora estamos gozando hasta la mañana. Escucha mi salsa buena, abre la ventana. Ahora estamos gozando hasta la mañana. Melodía, melodía.
Well, y'all, as we can see, we have made it here onto Costa Maya, and we are incredibly disappointed. The aviary is closed for maintenance. I'll show you a couple of clips. They've taken out a bunch of the bridges. They've taken out a bunch of the netting. God, it's like a double whammy. So Ocean Key was canceled. That's fine. At least we got the aviary at Costa Maya. Boom. 1-2 punch. So yikes. Took a couple of clips, some of the dolphins. Pretty cool to kind of see them. Took some of the clips of the flamingos. Pretty neat. Man, that aviary, I was really banking on that. I was really excited to show my wife that because she wasn't here the last time I was here and did that. But oh well, win some, lose some. Don't really know what else we're going to get up to. We might probably just head back to the ship. It's not really worth spending a bunch of money here for lunch when ships right there, and it's free. So we are joined by the Jubilee here, as you can see, 2 big, massive ships. It's interesting. The last time I was here, I think it was the last time I was here, we had 4 ships in port, and now there's only 2. And it feels like there's only 2 ships here, even though they're 2 massive ships. So, okay, well, we'll see if we get up to anything else here in Costa Maya. If not, we'll see you back on the ship. All right, we're back in the room. A little bit of a disappointing time here in Costa Maya, but I guess you can't win them all. So we are going to wash off the sweat of Costa Maya and that long pier by jumping in the pool. So don't know if I'm going to bring you guys with me or not, but I'm going to go jump in the pool. Okay, well, we fell asleep. We took a nap. We came back to the room and took a nap. The sun has sucked the life out of us, but we are slightly rejuvenated. I made a mistake. Earlier, I was looking at the menus, and I was sliding through from breakfast to dinner, and I think I ended up on tomorrow's menu, and so I thought tonight's dinner was a really awesome dinner. But then when I looked again, that's tomorrow night's dinner that has the escargot and beef tenderloin and all that stuff. Tonight is like a Caribbean, Jamaican chicken type jerk chicken, stuff like that. And I don't know, just between the lunch that we had, I was kind of feeling I wanted something lighter than, kind of that real spicy Caribbean type thing. So we've decided to actually go to Ocean Key, which is the seafood restaurant on board. So I made reservations for that. That's going to be later tonight. But in the meantime, think we are going to go kind of just look at some people, do some people watching out on deck 8, back by the infinity pool, maybe get some gelato. I don't know. Drop $1 for some gelato, maybe. They got a ton of flavors back there in the adults only area on the infinity pools, deck 8 aft. So I think we're going to go there, check it out. I want to get a time lapse of just like people walking up and down the pier real quick. I think it'll be kind of cool. Do like a zoom out slowly with all the people running. So I don't know. Go get a couple of shots, see what's up. I don't know if it's just that we're getting later in the day and there's more clouds, but every so often it gets really dark out. So I don't know if there's a storm on the horizon or what, but once we get outside, we'll check it out. So come with us as we just kind of people watch and enjoy our day, the rest of our day here in Costa Maya. So, welcome here to Ocean Key.
No allergies, right?
No, ma'am. We are doing the a la carte. I will go ahead and I will throw the menu up here for you to check out. We are not doing the dining experience. This is going to be strictly a la carte. I feel like sometimes the dining experiences are a bit limited in options, and I like what I like. So I'm going to go ahead and get it a la carte. And so you can see kind of what's off of the dining experience. So let's get into some food. I will start with the foie gras, and then I'm going to do the lobster, and then if I could do the mashed potatoes as a side.
And I'll just do the cockerel, please. Yep. That's it for me.
Thank you. thought he was gonna stab you. That's chicken.
Yeah, I know. I'm aware. See, I
This
told
is
you.
the seafood restaurant, and you ordered the chicken at the seafood restaurant. Thought he was gonna spit on her. Just nothing in my restaurant. No soup for you.
The food was okay, but definitely not my favorite on the seashore. If you'd like to hear a more in-depth review, I will link to the full Ocean Key seafood review video coming soon. Now, onto the show, Divas.
Well, we have made it back into the room. Sadly, I do not think we are going to survive to the silent disco. I'm going to be listening to a silent disco in my head with my eyes closed here in the room because I am lit tired. Costa Maya really takes it out of you. The sun, just that long pier. Had a great day. A little disappointed because we didn't get to do the aviary, but I guess we'll just have to come back. So next time. But the show was really good. One thing I would say for MSC, anyone really, if you have a cruise ship, you have musicians at your disposal. Use them in the shows. Don't use a backing track. You have singers and dancers up on stage who are singing and dancing their heart out and doing amazing. The dancers and singers are spectacular, and they get lost in the noise of a backing track to me. May not be that way for everyone, but having a live band on stage makes a world of a difference, and I would encourage all the cruise ship executives that are watching my dinky little channel here to hire musicians and put them on stage. Tomorrow we're going to Cox and Hull. We've been convinced by our new friend Melissa to join her on an excursion, which we don't usually do, but we are going to go check out some monkeys and see some sloths. We're going to see them. We're not going to touch them because science now knows that holding sloths stresses them out, and we don't want to stress the sloths out. We don't want to scare the little guys. So we're going to go do that. Looking forward to seeing all the updates that they've done in Cox and Hull since the last time I was there in March of 24. So just over a year ago. They had quite a few updates since the time I was there in February in 23. So, every year come back and see the progress of Cox and Hull. And I'm excited to see it. I saw a picture the other day and I was like, whoa, is that really Cox and Hull? They've really it used to be lipstick on a pig. Now it's a totally different animal. So we'll check it out tomorrow, and you'll be there, hopefully, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, so you can see what we get up to here and every other port that we hit along the way. But with that, I'm going to go to bed. My name's Rob from Here Today, Where Tomorrow, and I will see you there. And welcome back to Here Today, Where Tomorrow on the seashore. We just docked in Roatan, Honduras. More specifically, the port of Cox and Hole. The first time I ever came here was in 2023 on the Norwegian Breakaway. And the port was not much, just a couple of shops, a couple of maybe eateries, bars, etc. And then that was it. You left the port to go find an excursion. Then I came here in March of 24 on the Sky Princess, and they had started developing the area. They had a little pool, swim-up bar area. It seemed really cool, but it seemed like they were doing a bunch more construction as well. And now we are here in 2025, and I'm really excited to check out what else they have done with this port. But first, we're going to go get some breakfast, so we are fueled up for our excursion today. So join me as we go to the main dining room. Okay, we have made it here to the Central Park restaurant, which is where we have our dinner for breakfast, and they sat us at the table behind the table we usually sit at for dinner. So, deja vu. I will throw the menu up here for you. It is the same static menu for all of the port breakfasts. So basically it's the exact same thing we had yesterday. So we'll see what we get into. I think I might change it up a little bit. Eggs Benedict was good, but I might want to try something a little bit different today. So for you? I would like to have the Eggs Benedict. And can I have that with an extra side of regular bacon? And then if I can also do the smoked salmon bagel and cream cheese with extra cream cheese, please. Yes, please. That'll be it. Thank you. Okay, I lied. I literally got the exact same things I got yesterday. I kind of panicked, but I know what I like, and I like Eggs Benedict and smoked salmon, so it's okay. All right, breakfast was delicious. Went back to the room, grabbed our stuff, changed our clothes to what I was wearing yesterday, because this rash guard is awesome. But we are walking down the stairs now to get off the ship in Roatan. I am only bringing this camera. This is the Insta360 Ace Pro 2. Does a whole bunch of stuff, so I'm hoping that all the things it can do will keep up with me today. I'm not even bringing dedicated audio. This has a dedicated wind muff on it, so hopefully that'll be enough. Insta360, I am leaning heavily on you today, so let's try it. See how it goes. Let's go ahead and get off the ship here in Roatan. So like I said earlier, it's been about a year since I've been here. And I can already see there's a whole ton of stuff over there that is all new. So let's go check it out. So our meeting point for our excursion was just outside of the port area, which is fairly easy to find if you just follow the signs for the port exit. You'll walk through an area full of people wanting you to book excursions with them. Now they may yell and try to get your attention, but don't fear, they're just doing their job.
Now, we had already made arrangements with our tour company and knew to meet our guide outside of the port area. Now, this bit can be intimidating once you leave the port area with the amount of people that are vying for your attention. But once we said the name of our tour group, we were pointed in the right direction. And after a short walk, we were on our way to meet some sloths, monkeys, and many other furry and feathered friends.
That was a pretty successful outing. We've come back to the port and come out here to kind of one of the taxi stands. Gotta get a shot in front of the ship here. You know, the old thumbnail gang. Let's see. Do this. Do one of these. Get a nice sweeping shot of the seashore. Okay, we went down to the pool for a little bit. That was nice. Came back to the room, took a shower, and now we are ready for lunch. So we're gonna head up to the buffet, check out the marketplace buffet. We'll see how busy it is. Hopefully more people are off exploring Honduras than are on the ship wanting to eat lunch. So we'll see. Well, we are here once again with the VR CAF camera. That's right, I am filming a ship tour currently while we are here in Roatan. I think I'm going to do half today and then half tomorrow in Cozumel. So it's about 2 o'clock right now. I had to print it out. I've done 4, 5, 6, and I'm starting on 7, and then we have 8, and that'll be about half of the ship. I'm gonna post a flat version here on this channel, but if you have a VR headset and you would like to see this in virtual reality 3D, and that will be on my VR specific channel called From My Eyes VR. I will link that channel down below, as well as all of our other channels if you're interested in catching up with whatever else we are doing or I am doing. You're more than welcome to go check out those other channels as well. So, all right, break's over, kid. Back to the ship tour. Okay, we have come to dinner at last. Escargot on the menu, you know. You already know. Man, I haven't thought about that in a minute. You already know. Shout out Team 7. Anyways, so yes, we have made it here to dinner. Escargot on the menu. Super excited about that. Maybe some beef tenderloin, some very good things on the menu. I will throw it up here so that you can see it and agree with me that it looks delicious. I am pretty hungry. I did a ship tour like I was telling you earlier, and I got pretty much half of the ship done, so I'm pretty excited about, which means tomorrow when we're in Cozumel, I have much less to shoot, which is always great. So I will also do the escargot, and then I will also do the broccoli cheddar soup,
Yes, please.
and then if I could do the roasted beef tenderloin, let me try that. The creme de vanilla. Perfect. No, that'll be it. Thank you. Well, dinner was delicious, as always. The escargot was absolutely amazing, and thanks to my wife for getting another order for me. She didn't eat it, she gave it to me. Anyways, we are here in the theater for Encore, which is their show that's kind of Broadway-based, so Broadway, West End-based. So hopefully we'll see some awesome Broadway hits. Super excited about that. And then the white party is later. I don't know if we're going to do that or not because it might be a little too late for us. We are exhausted between everything we did in Roatan today and then me running up and down for the ship tour. I'm pretty beat. I am pretty beat. But yeah, I've walked 5.5 miles today, so. And I'm on vacation. What the hell? But anyways. Okay, so let's check out the show Encore and see, is it worth an encore? Well, wow, what a day. What a day. I didn't have much expectation with Cox and Hole being an added stop, but it exceeded the little bit of an expectation I had by quite a margin. Tomorrow is Cozumel. We are going to Punta Lagosta. Super excited, though. We do have teppanyaki tomorrow night, so we are super excited about that. MSC teppanyaki is currently the top teppanyaki for all the cruises that I have been on. So we'll see. We'll see if that still reigns true. But that's going to do it for me here. My name's Rob with Here Today, Where Tomorrow, and we will see you there. Morning and welcome back to the channel and back to the MSC Seashore in Cozumel. That's right, we are here in Punta Lagosta, which is kind of the farthest one on the other side of the ferry. So we are way out here. I have been up for the last hour and a half filming with the VR camera for the ship tour. I will leave a link to that down below, including all the other videos that we do here on the seashore, including specialty dining. If you want to check all that stuff out, it'll be all right there. But today's agenda is to finish up this ship tour. And I think we might get off, walk around a little bit, kind of give you a feel of what Punta Lagosta is like. And then we don't really have anything till my most excited moment, teppanyaki, tonight at 7:30. Well, we are heading to the thermal spa because we are gold with MSC. We have 1 hour free in the thermal spa. Did the thermal spa. It was pretty fun. Salt rooms, thermal loungers, a couple of different saunas, one bright, one dark. They had a big jacuzzi in there. So pretty cool. I don't know if it's worth buying a package for that. We had a free hour because we are gold status with MSC. And I think we were there for maybe 40 minutes, maybe a half hour. So I don't know if it's worth it. If you're really into the whole spa thing, then maybe, but there wasn't that much there that I think would necessitate getting the Aria experience just for that. Now they do have a couple of extra perks if you do the Aria. You obviously have access to the thermal spa, but then you also have access to their top 19, which is kind of like a little solarium pool area. If you like to lay out, they have a bar and a little layout area. That's about it. Anyways, we're going to get off the ship. We are going to go walk down the pier and check out some of the shopping. Just something to do while we're here. So let's take you out to Cozumel in Punta Lagosta. And with that, we are now in Cozumel, Mexico. More specifically, the port area of Punta Langosta. Now, once you exit the port pier, you will find yourself on one end of a very large shopping plaza. Here you will find all of your shopping needs, clothes, jewelries, alcohol, the pharmacy, and every tchotchke imaginable. Now, you will walk past all the stores upstairs before you get to the escalator to go downstairs and find a way out. We made our way through all the shops and friendly locals to the classic Señor Frogs. Here the party was poppin' and the music hoppin'. Do you get it? Hopping? Señor Frogs? No? Okay. Well, after some delicious tacos, we headed back to the ship, but not before getting an awesome time-lapse. this machine right here is kind of like a cruise card activation. So you take your sail and sign card, whatever they call it, and you scan that. That'll show you your account, how much is on your account, what you owe, etc. And then if you didn't or weren't able to put your credit card on file pre-cruise, that's where you would go to do so. When you're getting off of the ship, if you have not done this, they will pull you out of the line that you have been sitting and waiting in to make you pay for it, okay? And we've never dealt with it personally, but we've had friends of ours who have cruised who have been pulled out of line and had to, go through the process. And I get it, you're supposed to do this ahead of time, but their app and their website is really finicky when it comes to inserting your credit card. There's a whole authorization process you have to go through, and if you don't have the time for it, the patience, or sometimes it just doesn't work, so you just have to try again later. Thankfully, I have the time to do that, so I was able to get mine done, which I had said this card works for both Katie and myself, but for some reason it didn't go over to Katie, so now Katie has a bill and no credit card to back it up. So come debarkation day, we would have tried to get off and she would have gotten stopped. Thankfully, when we bought our coffee at the chocolate shop this morning, he said something. He was like, hey, you don't have a card on file, so you might want to get that set up before debarkation. So it's a little tidbit there. You need to get that set up.
Friends. This is your cruise director, Kevin.
Let's go get a snack.
Everyone's having a
We've come down here to deck 8, which is kind of the promenade area, and we are standing right here at the pier for pier runners. Now, Cozumel's pretty known for having pier runners. I will say this ship is not conducive for pier runner viewing at this angle. As you see, the height of all of these is really high. So, and as you can tell, they're covered in seawater, salt, and so they're not very see-through. So I'm gonna try and get you as much footage as I can. I don't think we're gonna have pier runners. Everyone seemed to be relatively responsible. This isn't a carnival ship, so hopefully that all works out. But we are just at about 4 o'clock. Back on board is 4:30, so the people are streaming in. I am going to start a time lapse on the 360 cam there, just so that we can get kind of all the ants running back to the ship. Now it's time for teppanyaki. Super excited for this. We've done teppanyaki on Carnival, Norwegian, and MSC, and every time MSC is the best. So super excited for that. I'm gonna bring you guys along with me. Let's go.
Welcome to the MSC Seashore teppanyaki. Now on land and most other cruise lines, you get to choose between chicken or steak for your main. But here on MSC, they have 3 different tiers for their options. As of filming this video, all 3 tiers start with a plate of sushi and sashimi, a miso soup, a teppan salad, fried rice, and a dessert of ice cream. The difference lies in your appetizers and main. The Katana package is your chicken dish, and it comes with sea bass, shrimp, and chicken for $34. The Sencho package comes with salmon, shrimp, and a sirloin for $44. The Shogun package, which is what I got, comes with butterfish, a scallop, and Ozaki Wagyu beef for $74. All of this food was absolutely delicious, and of course the show put on by the chef was entertaining and fun. This is a great option to do with friends and family aboard your next sailing. I highly recommend it.
Well, dinner at Teppanyaki was delicious as always. It was a little bit different than the last time we did it on the seaside, but it was still absolutely delicious. I was a little sad. The highest tier, the Shogun that I got, was supposed to have Wagyu beef, but they ended up, I guess, not having it, and so they ended up substituting it for filet mignon, which was delicious. Like, could have cut it with a spoon. It was super good and tender, but I was a little... that's right, I really kind of wanted that, but overall the dinner was absolutely worth it. Like I said, I have all the other specialty dining on board the Seaside available on the channel, so like I said, I'll leave the playlist down below. You can check out all the food and fun, entertainment, etc., everything that this awesome ship has to offer. But that's going to wrap it up for this video on the specialty dining. So, my name's Rob with Here Today, Where Tomorrow, and we will see you there.
Well, hello, good morning, and welcome back to our final day aboard the MSC Seashore. It is a beautiful day outside. It is super bright. I just woke up not long ago, did a little sleeping in because it has been a awesome week. And today is just a super chill day. But it is a beautiful day out here in the open ocean as we head back to Port Canaveral. It's been a great week, but it's still not over yet. So, let's go see what we can get up to today. Yes, okay, so we have made it to breakfast, brunch, if you will. I will throw the menu up here, like I said. Super excited. They've great food here. Also, we did not have breakfast yesterday in the main dining room. We did a buffet real quick. We did not get coffee, which means we have extra creamer. So, I think we're going to do 2 cups of coffee today with full flavor creamer. So, if you don't know, and you love creamer like I do, bring your own. Perfect. I will also do a bagel with cream cheese. And can I have some extra cream cheese with that? And then if I could do the Eggs Benedict with the salmon, and a side of bacon and sausage. And then I will also do the brownie a la mode. And that will be it. Thank you. Wow. So yeah, bring your own coffee creamer. That way you can really fully enjoy your vacation. Because most cruise lines don't have flavored coffee creamer. So for specific times on this cruise, $39, all you could eat for 45 minutes. So you do have to make a reservation for it. It is part of the specialty dining. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I could start my timer here soon. We have quite the selection in front of us right now. Get some of the soy sauce. And let's go. Bone apple tea. It was really good. So here's my selection. Well, it's been a minute since I last talked to you guys. Went and did the all-you-can-eat sushi, which was really good. I would definitely do that again for the price. Got a lot of sushi. So unless you don't like sushi, then don't do it. But if you like sushi, it was a great investment. Came back here and have just been working, packing. I am just about to upload the room tour that we did, so kind of working while here. So today's kind of been a working, packing day. So I haven't really done much. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon here. We're thinking about maybe checking out one of the pool areas, but as you can see, everyone is out. Sun's out, bun's out, everyone is out and about. So I don't know, we'll see.
Okay, so I did finally get the shots in the buffet with the VR camera. I got all the shots I needed to, so I've checked everything off the list. I believe I have covered every inch of this ship with the VR camera, which will be so fun. So if you want to check out a complete ship tour in either virtual reality, where you can look around in a headset and things are three-dimensional, or just the flat video, which will be on this channel, I will leave links to all that down below. And so we are here now for bingo. I heard a farmer had a dog, and bingo was his name-o. So we are super excited about catching the bingo here. We have the bingo now, and then after that, we have the Voyagers Club, which they have a their loyalty program here on MSC is called the Voyagers Club, and we are gold members with them, which is kind of 2 or 3 tiers up. So they have kind of a welcome back party for the Voyagers Club, and that will be happening within the next hour. So looking forward to that after bingo. So cross your fingers. Hopefully I win a free cruise or something, so we can be back again.
All right, welcome everybody one more time to the Maison Theater. My name is Manuel, all the way from Spain. Everybody give me a ole! Getting better and better. All right, folks, so question, who's gonna win a cruise today? There you go, all right. Who's not gonna win anything? All right, thank you for your donation, all right. It is a good big affair!
Well, we didn't win at bingo, and to add insult to injury, when we got back to the room, this is on the door. Debarkation info. And they gave us tags for number 22. Looking at this departing schedule, if we were to check our bags, tag number 22 disembarks at 10 o'clock, which is super late considering the walk-off is 7:30. Which is what we plan to do. So we are not going to need those. We plan to get up super early tomorrow and take our bags down. We want to be first off the ship because we miss our daughter tremendously. He said that we were just actually outside of the Keys already, and it's only like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So just a couple more hours and we'll be back. So excited for that. I miss our daughter, so we are excited to go see her and have her in our arms and give her her new stuffy. This is Do Re Mi. He's the mascot for the kids programs here on MSC. But anyways, we are just about to go to the party. Starts in about 15 minutes, and so I'll get you some footage of the Voyagers Club party. So we came in our room and we got this, but then we also got our Voyagers Club bag. This is what you get as a Voyager Club member. Get a little drawstring vinyl bag. They're fun for, taking towels to the beach and maybe throwing your shoes in if they get all dirty or something. Good to have just a couple in the truck. But anyways, let's go check out the Voyagers Club party. Okay, we have made it to dinner. I'm going to go ahead and throw the menu up here. It is Italian night. As we walked in, everyone is wearing fancy vests. There are runners on the table that are the Italian flag. This is an Italian-based company, so it makes sense. This is their big evening out, if you will. Something you may notice on their cruise ships is they do not have a 17th deck, but they do have a 13th deck, and that is because in Italy, 17 is a superstitious number, unlike 13 in American or Western society. So, well, tidbit there. But yes, we are here at dinner. Looking forward to it. Caprese salad, like stoked. The Meraviglia, which is another ship in the MSC fleet, had a mozzarella bar at the buffet, and so you could have caprese salads every day. Good evening, how are you? Perfect, thank you very much. Okay, if I could have the caprese salad
Yes, please.
and the fried calamari, and then I'm going to do the veal, and then if I could do the panette pasta with a bolognese, and then if I can do the limoncello cake.
Lemon.
Yep.
All right. Thanks.
Thank you. Okay, well, we have made it up here to the Bridge of Sighs. Gonna do an awesome time lapse for our final sunset aboard the MSC Seashore. We've had an awesome week. We're almost all the way done packing. Like I said, we will be getting off as soon as possible to get home. But we have had a wonderful time on this ship. The food's been good. The entertainment's been great. And we've made a ton of friends along the way. I will say one thing about the Facebook groups. So I've said this in all the other videos. Being part of a Facebook group pre-sailing is like super awesome. So you go on Facebook and you just type in for groups, just whoever you're sailing with and the date. And there is probably a group for you on that sailing. We actually have two groups, and both of them have like 400 or 500 people in them. And so, you know, you introduce yourself, where you're from, what's going on, the weeks, the months before your cruise. And by the time you get on your cruise, you'll have 500 friends waiting for you. And I have met so many people on this ship. It has been absolutely ridiculous, the amount of people that I've got to sit and talk and hang out with and have a great time with. So just makes the cruise that much better when you get to do it with friends. So that's all I'll say about Facebook groups. I could go on and on and on about all my friends that I have that so much of my life now is cruise friends. Those are some of my closest friends, or people I've met on cruise ships over the last couple of years. So anyways, yeah, so you want to watch the sunset with me? Let's watch the sunset together. The last sunset aboard this beautiful ship.
But let's get down to business. The reason why you're right here now tonight is not a show, it's a concert. If you guys want to get up and dance, get up and dance. If you want to throw your hands in the air, throw babies in the air, do whatever you got to do. Catch them. Do whatever you got to do to make sure you have a good time. So I'm going to ask that famous question for the final time. Are you ready for showtime tonight? Let's welcome this stage to royalty!
Just to let you live it on the street of my heart, pace sex, talk to beat. Let me tell you anything, so buy me something to eat. I'll pay you right another time. Take you to the end of the line. We built this city on rock and roll. We built this city. Hit me with your bedside. Why don't you hit me with your bedside? Hit me with your bedside. Fire away. Just waiting. Walking down the boulevard in the shadows.
that is going to wrap it up for the series here aboard the MSC Seashore. Show was great. Everything's been pretty awesome. I mean, aside from a couple of hitches in the giddy up from the beginning, it ended up being an awesome cruise. And of course, you know, how can you not have fun out in the middle of the ocean? But thank you so much for joining me on this series. If you haven't, I have done a whole series, daily vlogs. I did a room tour. I've done a ship tour, the food reviews of both the complimentary and the specialty dining. All of that is going to be on a playlist, which I will link below, and a card up above for you to check out. Yeah, the videos, I'm going to be pumping these videos out. I'm super excited about it. And if you've made it this far, thank you so incredibly much. We've had a lot of growth over the channel in the last little bit, and I am super appreciative of every single one of you. So, without further ado, my name's Rob from Here Today, Where Tomorrow, and we will see you there.
If you like this video and want to see more, please head on over to the channel and subscribe. And if you want to get notified, ring that little bell. We upload new videos every week.